It's been a while. Hello, people of the internet. My name is William. Some call me the Math Hatter, and it has been a while since I uploaded. So, some of you might have a few questions. I didn't get any actual questions, but here's what I imagine some of you might have said while I was gone. Staff Sergeant Sister writes, "Oh, I see you finally shaved. Thank goodness. It looked like a dead squirrel was clinging to your chin." Thanks, sis. That's my sister. Just gonna get out of the way. Yeah, quarantine, random things coming up in and out of, like, do I want to do school? Do I not? Like, what's the whole plan here? So things have been a bit in and out. Gotten into a completely different group of friends that I never would have imagined. Hello. But overall, things have been fairly good, for a global pandemic that, has shut down major world travel and lots of other things. Lord I Got the Boat says, "Who are you?" Very good question. Who are any of us? Name is William. Some call me the Math Hatter, like I said in the intro. I'm just, honestly, for now, this is more of a little thing I do occasionally. I'm trying to get into a rhythm pattern of doing it regularly in case I do want to do this like full time. That would be amazing. That would be good. Um, Other than that, like, how much do you really need to know about me? Like, honestly, it's kind of an invasive question. Random Vagabond says, "What kind of content are you planning on making?" That's a good question. Mostly math educational stuff, like the things I posted this morning. It's part of an ongoing series, just trying to get people into and accustomed to math. It's really not as scary as some people present it as. I know that some people present it as, this horrifying monolith of all bad things. It's really not. It's really not. Can't seem that way. It's really not. Favorable Angle Sector writes, "Do you have any big ongoing plans?" Yes. Too many. Far too many. Most of them will never see the light of day. For good reason. Or for money reason. Money's money is very fiddly. Like, having money. I don't want to have money. I just want to be able to do things. But unfortunately, things cost money. It's really unfortunate. But I do have a few things that I can do which don't require a lot of money. There's this YouTuber I look up to, Jan Misli. That's JanMisali, which is uh, like translated as the Misli person. Really great stuff. They did a video recently on base 6 as a good base, and I'll explain that later in my response video, which I have been making on and off for the past couple months. That's just one of like dozens of ongoing projects that I would like to flesh out in the future. Cat Hunt Swan says, "I think you should swear." I don't think so, so I'm not going to. I want these videos to be accessible by as wide a range of audience as possible. And swearing deters some of that audience, whether it be a younger audience who just doesn't like, when people swear, which is understandable. Um, I just don't really see the need for swearing most of the time. And also, I don't know who's going to be watching these videos. So, swearing, if I do swear, will be few and far between. Also, none of those swearing compilations, please. It's a bit weird. Mr. Maunler? Any academic or job plans? Yes. I don't really feel the need to go into like what plans I have for the future, as long as they don't interfere with stuff I do online, which is virtually none of it. So it really just won't be brought up that much. Keep Shop asks, do you have any plans for milestone celebration? Yes, I do. But again, money. One I thought would be really interesting would be me doing progressively more difficult Rubik's Cubes as we hit like different milestones. But for that, I would need Rubik's Cubes, which I thought I had. I don't. Parzival underscore FTTK on Twitter asks, which one is worse, in your opinion, watching anime reviewers or reading smut young? I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. I'm just not going to dignify that with an answer whatsoever. So, as you might have noticed, there were 3 videos today: a math one, a Minecraft one, and this one. There definitely will not be 3 videos going forward in the future. I'm just trying to get into like on average 1 video per day, and I find that I can more easily do that if I chunk them all onto separate days, which makes my upload schedule ludicrously irregular, very difficult to determine from the outset. But it helps me get into different rhythms because I have to be like, oh, right, I have to upload 2 videos today, or yes, I can just do whatever I want. There's no videos to upload today. So that kind of back and forth, herky jerky rhythm will help me keep me on my toes and keep me more involved in the actual creation process, hopefully. Um, if you have any actual questions for me other than that, whatever that was, please leave them in the comments or at me on Twitter, Hatter185. 185 is numbers, not spelled out. And I will try my best to make a part 2. Like, I want this to be a continuing series. I think that if you are to be like any sort of successful or even nice person on the internet, you have to actually have back and forth with people and listen to each other. So I will definitely try to get around to your questions, comments, just anything you want in there. Yeah, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.